Aurora, are you stuck in your room looking at the computer again? Why don't you go outside and get some fresh air?
Mom, I'm working. I'm not playing around. This is my life.
Work? It's just like playing, isn't it? You just sit in your room in front of a computer and call it work. It's really laughable.
This is called remote work, and it's a real job. This way of working is common now.
Common? Who says that? Staying at home without working outside, people will see you as just lazy.
That's not true. I work hard every day and contribute to the household expenses.
Even without your little bit of money, we wouldn't be in trouble. Nora buys presents with her monthly salary. You're unbelievable.
I know Nora works hard, but I'm doing my best too.
Enough already. Nora works hard outside. You should get out and sweat a little too.
Mom, many people work from home now, and my job is legitimate.
No matter how much you make excuses, it doesn't change the fact that you're cooped up at home. Nora is recognized by society. What are you doing?
I'm working hard for the family too.
Who sees your hard work? Who appreciates it?
Still, I'm proud of my job.
Proud? Don't make me laugh. Nora is much more dignified. You should learn from her.
Why do you discriminate so much? I'm doing my best in my own way.
Nora is special. She's different from you.
But I'm successful in remote work. I'm involved in various projects and connected with many people.
So? How much does that so-called success help in real life?
It helps in real life too. Mom, you don't see it, but I'm working hard every day.
No one sees your hard work. Nora supports our family. You should learn that too.
I am learning. I'm doing what I can for the family and living my own path.
Your own path? Do you really think that's the right path? Only by working outside like Nora can you be a true member of society. Another day spent shut in? How did you end up like this? It's so embarrassing as a parent. I feel so guilty around the neighbors. I wish I never gave birth to such a useless child like you.
What?
A need is just a burden.
What's this all of a sudden?
You're holed up in your room all day, so gloomy.
I told you I'm working, didn't I?
Sitting in the dark room in front of a computer?
But I said that's my job.
As if you make any significant money.
I give $1,500 every month for household expenses, don't I?
Of course you do. You're a neat, living off us.
Why do you say such cruel things?
Because you're a failure. Your sister Nora became a pharmacist and got a proper job.
I do think it's great that Nora achieved her dream. But I'm working hard too.
There's no such thing as a job you can do at home. Living off your parents, it's a privileged life. Even Nora, who lives on her own, said so.
Nora gets help with her apartment rent from you and Dad too, right?
That's different. She's special.
But
a real adult works outside.
There are various ways to work these days.
Nonsense. Having a shut-in child at home is bad for our reputation.
I told you I'm working.
Prove it.
What?
If you're so sure, you must be making a lot of money. Show me the proof.
I don't want to show my balance.
You probably don't have much savings.
That's not it.
Your father is worried about your future too.
Why?
If you stay unmarried, you might drain our pensions.
I've never asked you for money since I started working, have I?
Is that so?
Actually, you said Nora needed more for her university fees. So I helped with $20,000, right?
As an older sister, that's expected of you.
When I wanted to go to university, you said there was no money. So you didn't let me go.
It would have been a waste to send a fool to university. And now, you're unemployed at home.
I earn my own money.
Barely getting by with that computer job?
So you both just want to call me a NEET.
We're just stating the facts.
Mom, I have something to talk about. I want to show you how hard I've been working from home, so I'm planning a family trip.
A family trip? It's not a cheap trip to a nearby beach, is it? I don't want to go on a cheap trip.
No, it's not. This time, I've planned a special trip. As a celebration for Nora's job, I've booked a suite at that luxury hotel.
A luxury hotel? The one that's been in the news? It doesn't seem real. Can you really afford such an expensive trip?
Yes, that's right. The famous resort-style luxury hotel designed by a renowned architect that was featured on TV.
I saw that on TV with your father. The one with the luxurious interior and exceptional service, right? But can you really arrange such an expensive trip?
Of course. The service is top-notch, and the meals are luxurious. I'm sure you'll all love it. This should prove that I'm earning well.
Well, if you can really arrange such a trip, I might have to reconsider. But how are you affording such a lavish trip? I don't think you have that kind of money.
Don't worry, I'm covering the entire cost for the 4 of us. It's also to celebrate Nora's job, and I want everyone to enjoy it.
Well, if you insist, I suppose we could go. Nora will be thrilled too.
Yes, I'll be happy if everyone enjoys it. I have one request though. Could Dad drive us to the airport?
Got it. I'll ask your father. But I'm surprised you could arrange all this.
Thank you, Mom. Do you see now that I'm actually earning?
Well, even a NEET can be useful sometimes. But this alone isn't enough for me to accept it. You need to keep working. But Aurora, no matter how much you earn, working from home still looks bad in the eyes of society.
Mom, remote work is becoming normal now. Many of my friends work from home and are highly regarded in their jobs.
That's just within your circle. I still believe working outside and being evaluated in a company is the best.
My work is recognized too. As a project leader, I collaborate with many people and achieve results.
Still, it's different from Nora working as a pharmacist in a hospital. She works every day for her patients. Can you do something like that?
Of course, my job doesn't involve direct contact, but I can still impact many people.
Impact? Does it really change anything? Only when you achieve visible results like Nora do you get recognized.
I understand why you say that, Mom, but I'm doing my best in my own way. I plan to continue my work.
But let me ask again about the luxury hotel. Did you really arrange everything yourself?
Yes, I did. I'm good at planning trips, and I put extra effort into this one. I want everyone to enjoy it.
But booking that famous luxury hotel isn't easy. I can't believe you actually managed it.
It was tough, but I used my work connections to make a special reservation. So don't worry.
Well, if that's true, I might recognize your effort a bit. But you're still not there yet. Nora works hard every day and achieves real-world results.
Hey, where's everyone? Are they looking at souvenirs or something? I was in the restroom. Tell me where you are and I'll come there. Where is everybody?
We're already at the boarding gate.
What do you mean?
We left you behind, sis.
No way.
For real. Totally real. It's such a beautifully designed luxury hotel. And having a gloomy person there would ruin it, you know?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Mom said it would be embarrassing to travel with a NEET. We don't want to travel with a NEET, so walk home from the airport.
What are you talking about?
And Dad said the same thing. He laughed and said that only we would stay at the luxury hotel.
I planned this family trip to celebrate your job, Nora.
We're grateful for that. It's rare to stay at such a fancy place. But we will enjoy the hotel without you.
Why is everyone excluding me? I can't believe my family would do this.
Sis, you're an unnecessary presence. We don't need you. Do you know what Mom and Dad say about you behind your back?
What?
They call you trash. They often said you were just a big piece of junk in the house. Really hilarious, right?
They said that? That's horrible.
And they called you a god of poverty, too. They said you bring bad luck to the house.
I thought of everyone as my precious family. Why do you say such terrible things?
You're the only one who thought that. Everyone hates you, Aurora. It's truly pathetic.
So that's how it is. I always thought we were family.
Sorry to burst your bubble while you're realizing the harsh reality. But we're going to enjoy the trip as four, with my boyfriend instead of your spot.
Boyfriend? He never mentioned a boyfriend.
Yeah. We planned from the start to leave you behind on this trip, Aurora.
What do you mean?
It was decided from the beginning that Dad, Mom, and I, and my future husband were going on this trip.
You planned to abandon me? That's terrible. And Nora, you have a boyfriend?
You should know him. It's Jacob.
Jacob? The guy I dated until a year ago?
Yes. He was too good for you, so I took him. He's mine now.
Are you really dating him?
Yeah. We're even considering marriage. He's going to be my future husband.
I think you should reconsider.
Don't say weird things just because I took your ex-boyfriend.
I'm just worried about you, Nora.
I don't need concern from a single neat sister who's lost her boyfriend
and is hated by the family. Listen to me. No! We're about to enjoy our flight. I don't think you can board the plane or stay at the hotel without me. Mom said the trip is already paid for by you. Yes, it's paid, but you need me to go. What are you talking about? The plane will take off as scheduled, with or without you. Listen to me. Come pick me up right now. We don't have time for that. Don't lie just because you want to come with us. I'm not lying. Just try to manage and walk home alone. Hey, what is this about? You must be clueless about the world because you're always cooped up, Aurora. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you trying to make us pay for this? What's this extra charge about? Did you get a bill? Due to your absence, we were required to pay an additional $20,000 fee. What exactly does that mean? I didn't tell you all, but the stay cost $20,000. What? Because of me, the plan was to have the family of 4 stay at the hotel and fly for $5,000. Normally, this trip costs over $20,000. I don't understand. Also, the hotel manager said he wanted to greet you. What was that about? Oh, I know him from work. We have a trusted relationship. Aurora, weren't you just a NEET? How do you know such people? I told you many times that I work from home, right? I have a legitimate job. It's just a part-time job, right? You're just sitting in front of a computer at home. No, my annual income is $100,000. It's not a part-time job. It's a serious profession. $100,000? No way! You earn more than Dad. Are you doing something illegal? No, I'm a freelance writer. What does that mean? What does a freelance writer do? I write articles introducing hotels and inns, and that's how I earn. The hotel manager asked me to write about this luxury hotel. I can't believe it! Is that really a job? Since it's an interview, I plan to stay cheaply. Otherwise, I couldn't book a $20,000 trip. Please, come here now. We can't board the plane without you. I figured. I arranged everything inclusive. It's too convenient to abandon me at the airport and then ask for help. I can't believe you'd think that way. I'm sorry. We're an important family, right? Let's enjoy the trip together. I no longer consider you my family. I'm planning to move out. Don't be sulky. I apologize for leaving you out. Dad and Mom also want you to come. No, I'm not going. Then I'll come pick you up. You're still at the airport, right? I'm not there anymore. My boyfriend came to get me. You have a boyfriend, Aurora? I've never heard about that. Yes, my boyfriend was on a business trip overseas. He just came back to America, so I contacted him to pick me up. What? You never went on dates? I told you he was overseas. For the past 6 months, we've been having Zoom dates from my room, and now we finally met in person. Are you with him now? I asked a friend at the hotel to let us stay. We're in the lounge, popping champagne together. Why are you doing something so luxurious? We're discussing marriage and the new condo we're planning to buy.
Marriage? Condo?
I've saved over $300,000 and he earns well, so we have enough funds. We're thinking of buying our own place.
What is this? A success story? Jacob looks insignificant in comparison.
Oh, by the way, about Jacob. He has a lot of debt, so be careful.
What?
I found out about it while we were dating, and that's why I broke up with him.
How much debt does he have?
Ask him yourself.
No way. That can't be true. Wait a moment. I just asked him. What you said was true. Jacob has $50,000 in debt.
See?
He thought he could ask me for money when I became a pharmacist. That's why he dated me.
He approached me for the same reason. His intentions were obvious.
I was so mad, I slapped him in front of Mom and Dad and said goodbye.
You broke up with him? That's surprising.
Of course. I don't need such a low-life guy.
That's harsh. I almost feel sorry for him.
I had lent him $20,000.
Really?
He said he desperately needed it, so I lent it to him.
He probably spent it all on gambling.
That was all my savings. What am I supposed to do now?
Too bad for you. Still, I can't believe you lent him $20,000.
Hey, Aurora, come back home. Mom and Dad want you to come back too.
How convenient.
Mom said they'd be in trouble without your monthly $1,500 for living expenses.
So my value is just my money, huh?
That's not true. We think you're an important part of the family.
Well, Mom would be troubled. She relied on my monthly money to get by.
Really? I had no idea.
Dad got fired from his job. That's why our finances were so tight. So I was helping with money.
I didn't know that. I had no clue.
If I leave, the burden will fall on you, Nora. But you earn well as a pharmacist, so support them till the end, okay?
No way! I can't do that! I don't earn that much, and my boyfriend took my money, so I'm broke.
Not my problem. I'm enjoying my time with my boyfriend, who I haven't seen in a while. Please don't disturb us anymore.
Please! There are no hotels around here. What will we do if we miss the flight?
It'll get cold at night, but try your best camping out.
No way! I was supposed to sleep in a fluffy bed at a luxury hotel? How did it come to this?
Don't contact me again, ever.
Aurora, I'm sorry. We won't call you trash anymore. We won't call you a neat either.
The three of you can support each other and live. I have nothing to do with it anymore.
Do I have to support our old penniless parents all by myself? I won't be able to get married. What should I do? I just started my career and my future looks so bleak. This is so unfair.
I don't care. In the end, my parents and Nora went straight home. The dream of a trip to the luxury hotel remained just that, a dream. After I left home, the family's life changed drastically. Without the monthly living expenses I sent, their life became very difficult. Since Dad was still without a job, Mom started working part-time to support the household. Even so, their life didn't get any easier. The same goes for Nora. She was completely dependent on me and suddenly had to become self-reliant. Although she had a decent income as a pharmacist, being tricked by her boyfriend and falling into debt was a significant blow. Eventually, she had to move back home and started living in my old room. However, living in that cramped room was far from the free life she used to have. Fights became frequent between my parents and Nora, leading to a lot of stress and family quarrels. Nora often couldn't bear it and would frequently run away, but she always ended up returning home as she had nowhere else to go. They are enduring tough days. But how their life turns out is no longer my concern. Meanwhile, I started a new life after leaving home. I decided I would never return to my family. I got married, and my husband and I moved into a beautiful condo we found together. He is a kind person who supports me wholeheartedly, and every day is truly happy.